want to shift to this. ESPN, making more stupid headlines, came out and said the other day that the Bears would be the worst team in football. The worst team. If you're new to the channel, we talked about this about 2 months ago. ESPN came out with power rankings, and they said, who are the 5 worst teams in football going to be? And the Bears were on the list, a couple of other teams. I said this before, I'll say it again too. What is the point of ranking your worst teams in football? I don't understand the appeal to this. Look, I'll be honest with you. I don't sit around in my free time and think, I wonder who the 5 worst teams in football are going to be. Maybe I'll think 5 best or 10 best, power rankings, great. But I don't really waste my time thinking who's going to be the worst or the Bears going to be the worst. Let me say it out loud, put it on a video, on a tweet, and then get people to piss all over it. It's stupid. It's the worst form of entertainment, quote unquote. What benefit does that give anybody? Really? What are you getting out of saying the Bears are going to be the worst team in the NFL besides angry fans? And if that's the point and you're looking for more clicks, then you know what? You told me all you need to know about who you are, ESPN. You told me who you are as a news company. Really? Worst team in the NFL? Wow. Good thought. Great job. Just split the atom. I mean, this is just, again, no sense. No sense in putting out content like this. Why not do something original? Talk about Justin Fields. Talk about David Montgomery, Roquan Smith. The Bears wide receiving core, how they've looked during preseason. Kevin Jenkins, the offensive line. There are so many other things that you could delve into when you talk about Bears football, not they're going to be the worst team in football. Ha ha. Stupid. That was a dumb comment and a dumb thing to say. And I should know. I say dumb things all the time. But that was dumb. I mean, come on. You have nothing better to do. You're ESPN. You're a giant. You could do anything. They're doing training camp tours. They have the funds and the money to do whatever they want, and the only thing of content that they could produce is Bears going to be the worst in football. Wow. So original and such a good job. Look, I'm pretty objective. I don't think the Bears are going to be number 1 in the NFL. I'm not going to sit here and tell you they're going to win this Super Bowl. I'm not a big fanboy. But the truth is, they're not the worst team in football. Jacksonville, far worse. The Browns will probably be worse without Deshaun Watson. Panthers. I mean, there are so many other teams. Jets. They are all much worse off than the Bears. So that comment is irresponsible. It's lazy. It shows they do no research. It shows they know nothing about football and nothing about the Bears. This is why I hate national opinions on this team. If you're not watching them, if you're not covering them here in Chicago, you have no idea what goes on. It's a completely different wavelength. That comment was stupid. Just dumb. Dumb comment. Next time when you think about making content, ESPN, think about ways to help people. Inform them. Entertain them. This wasn't entertaining. And it certainly didn't inform me of anything. It's an opinion. It's unproven. And even if you want to try and go the factual route, show me reasons why the Bears will be the worst team in football. Tell me why. Tell me why they're going to be worse than the Jets, Jaguars, Browns. Show me how they're going to be worse. Show it to me. You can't. I'll take Justin Fields all day over Zach Wilson. Even Trevor Lawrence. Yes, I would, because Trevor Lawrence has been so damaged by Urban Meyer, it's a completely different story. And yes, I'll take Justin Fields over Jacoby Brissett. Or Josh Rosen. Take your pick. I would even take Justin Fields right now over Baker Mayfield. So tell me how the Bears are going to be the worst in football. I'm waiting. What valid reason could you possibly come up with? They're just in it for the clicks and for the hate. And I guess they did their job. I mean, I'm pretty pissed about it. It's just a dumb comment. And it doesn't offer anything substantive to the conversation. Nothing significant. There's no analysis with it or reasons why. Digging into the minutia, it's just a comment and an opinion and a hot take. I don't appreciate it. You shouldn't either. It's not a smart comment. And this narrative, by the way, has been building for a while. We made a video about this 2 months ago when ESPN made a top 5 worst team list, and they put the Bears on it. There seems to be some sort of vendetta. I don't know what it is, but it needs to stop. Really. I mean, this is ridiculous. You want to troll? Okay. You want to cause issues? That's fine. I understand. But to do this twice, when clearly they're not the worst team in football, just shows you know nothing about the game. And I know nothing about the game. I didn't play, but I'll tell you what, I know more than enough to say that the Bears won't be the worst in football. I know about this team. I know about the talent they have. They're not at that point. To say they are is stupid. Without any evidence or context or anything. Nothing. It's just, yep, they're going to be the worst. How do you know? Did anybody ask a follow-up? How do you know they're going to be the worst? No, they didn't. State-run media. They're not going to ask or challenge any opinion. It's just frustrating. It's frustrating for fans. It's frustrating for people who actually cover the team. Because all these comments with no backing whatsoever pollute the good content that comes out and talks about the Bears. They pollute analysis and truth, and they just put out stupid opinions every single day and force people to react to them. I'd rather look at analysis. I'd rather look at film. I'd rather look at an opinion piece from a local writer, at least, or an inside look, an interview, something. I'd rather read that or hear about that than, hey, ESPN said the Bears are going to be the worst. Without any backing, any context, just they're going to suck. Okay. We all know that. We all know the Bears aren't going to be great this year. We know it's going to be a rebuild, a transition type season. But to just come out and say they're the worst, they're horrible, it's obvious ESPN had a purpose behind that. And with no analysis to back it up or even facts, just an opinion, I think it was a waste of everybody's time. Just a reason to get more people mad about the situation. Shame on them for doing that. Thanks for watching today's show here at BPON TV and Sports Talk Chicago. Remember, subscribe to the channel, like this video, and set up notifications so you don't miss a thing. And for every other interview, podcast, and video, log on to sportstalkchicago.com today. Thanks so much for watching. So long, everyone.